got a Persian cat recently. She asked me to look after it while she's away in a neighboring city. I did my research and even transformed the living room so the cat would feel comfortable. Everything's good to go. Now we just wait for Tara to bring her cat.
Help me. I've been possessed by a demon.
Sucks to suck. As soon as I open the door, my upset visitor embraces me. Raphael, why are you here?
Were you expecting someone else?
I'm usually hoping for someone else. Raphael nuzzles my shoulder and I quickly pat his head. Slow down, take a deep breath and tell me what happened. Feeling something fluffy in my hand, I check and see it's a cat ear. What the? Raphael stands up. His cat ears twitch and his face is red.
Don't touch them. Let's head inside. I don't want anyone seeing me like this.
Okie doke. He walks in and gestures for me to quickly close the door. His long tail sways behind him. Wait, are these ears and tail actually real? Sitting on opposite ends of the sofa, Raphael and I exchange a look. We're trying to figure out how things got to this point.
Long story short, when I woke up today, I was already like this.
Let's take a moment to think. What did we do yesterday? Raphael hugs the cushion and rests his chin on it. He's lost in thought.
You took me to that cat cafe to play kitty cards.
And you were reluctant at first, but you got really competitive and didn't want to leave. Raphael tosses the cushion aside.
Excuse you, that's not what happened. It was like 300 rounds, which I guess can be considered a long session. And I bided my time so I could win big later.
He's the grumpiest cat I've ever seen. Grabbing the pillow, I toss it back to Raphael as if we're playing catch. The cafe was already closed and the employee's expression was screaming at us to hurry up, but you insisted we do another round. Didn't you see the poor cat who was constantly yawning? It was forced to stay awake. Raphael slightly tilts his head. He's unwilling to admit his loss.
Was that what happened? You know, I just think someone here can't deal with being a loser.
Or maybe someone's experiencing the wrath of a cat evil. When I mention cats, Raphael buries his face in a cushion.
Why did it have to be a cat out of all things? Hippos, seals, whales, even jellyfish are better than this.
Well, actually, if you think Raphael hates cats, you clearly don't know him at all.
My God, it's almost like he doesn't like cats.
Why does my punishment involve cats?
It's a sad scene that could make anyone cry. I pat Raphael's shoulder to comfort him. Unexpectedly, he leans back and collapses onto the couch. And then... Hearing a rustling sound, Raphael takes out a packet of fish treats from under the cushion. There's a cat on the package's design.
Cat food?
Well... After digging around, Raphael finds all the gifts I bought for the Persian cat, minus the larger items like the litter box.
Why do you even have this stuff?
I'm gonna make you my cat, Raphael. It's what you deserve. staring at me, he lifts up a cute leash that has a fish pattern on it.
You planned this, didn't you?
Definitely. No, I didn't. Let me explain. Just as I'm about to speak, the doorbell rings again. "10 minutes later, the actual cat arrives. The two of us sit at the dining table with the cat. Bewildered, we're still looking at each other.
Meow?
The Persian cat meows and breaks the silence. Raphael's ears are flattened against his head.
I think Cerberus is calling me.
I bring over bowls of food and water. The cat immediately jumps down to rub against my leg. Eat slowly. There's plenty of cat food here.
See? For humans, it's game over as soon as a cat nuzzles them. And a couple of meows get you wrapped around their little paws.
If you meowed, you would have charmed me as well.
I ain't falling for these simple tricks.
Ignoring Raphael's sass, I fill the cat's bowl with dry food.
Actually, I'm kinda hungry.
Didn't you eat before you came here?
How are you unaware of the fact that fish never feel full? This tummy is a bottomless pit.
You know what? Same.
Like, I can keep eating, as long as you keep feeding me anyway.
I gesture toward the pantry. I bought some cheese bread. Try it and see if it appeases your taste buds. After Raphael walks away, I take out a new outfit and hold it up to the cat. You're gonna be a cutie patootie with this. Seeing how I'm focused on the cat, Raphael squeezes a cat toy. It makes a crackling sound. I'm too busy dressing up the cat to look at him.
Meow.
Meow! I turn around in shock to see Raphael's tail getting bigger and wagging vigorously. So, is this a case of if you can't beat him, join him? He picks up a cat toy and tosses it across the room. The cat quickly runs after it.
Some people really like shiny new things over old stuff, huh? Do I look like I'm a carp in the park's pond that's easily appeased by some bread?
I gently squeeze Raphael's chin. I didn't mean to give you the cold shoulder, you big kitty cat.
You better not be lying.
He speaks in an indifferent tone, but his tail excitedly swishes around. You've been wagging your tail ever since you walked in. Do cats even do that?
I'm struggling to control it.
It's weird. The computer screen shows a cute little Devon Rex with its name next to its picture. They express their emotions through their tail. Raphael, you're a Devon Rex.
It must have been the Devon Rex from the cat cafe.
You're telling me I didn't have to look that up? All right. Raphael is perched on the chair beside me. He angrily waves around his tail.
During our game last night, it kept hissing at me. That cat even stepped on my shoes when we were leaving. I knew it did it on purpose. Hell is empty because all the Devon Rexes are here.
This guy likes cats. I was wrong. This is my apology to all the people yelling at me. Ha, yeah, cats are evil while fish are nice.
Cats hold grudges. A real cutie wouldn't do that.
I quietly cover the Persian cat's ears and whisper to it. You're the exception.
This room is small. I can hear everything. Just saying.
Raphael throws himself onto the sofa and appears listless.
I'm a disgrace to my Lemurian ancestors. My grandpa and his grandpappy must be laughing at me.
Not your grandpappy. Why are you only talking about your grandpas? What about your dad and his dad?
Doesn't, like, everyone know your dad's dad is your grandpa?
I waved the cat teaser in front of him. Why not stay here until you're back to normal? Looking after 2 cats isn't any different from caring for 1. Raphael reaches for the cat teaser, and realizing what he's done, he slaps his hand.
Ooh. I need to control myself.
I pick up the complete guide to feeding cats as well as a bunch of pet supplies. I promise to keep you 2 well fed and happy. He rests his chin on his hand and gives me a skeptical look.
You can't play favorites. Both cats need care. But, like, I take higher priority.
As someone who's been here before, can't you be a bit more generous?
Meow.
The Persian cat walks over and starts rubbing itself against Raphael's feet.
Meow. Meow. Meow.
Meow, meow, meow.
Meow, 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 meow.
Having received a response, the cat meows twice before jumping onto Raphael's shoulder.
Meow. Meow.
Raphael's brows furrow and he starts flailing.
Move, and don't even think about getting this close to me again.
Meow. Meow. Meow.
Despite saying those words, he doesn't push the cat away.
Meow.
With 2 cats at home, I soon find myself struggling to keep things spick and span. I grab the vacuum cleaner, then Raphael and I start cleaning up cat fur from every nook and cranny. Cat fur sure ends up in odd places. Raphael picks up a tuft of hair and examines it. Thank you, Kai.
This is all Percy. I don't shed. What do you think? I'm much easier to take care of, yeah?
Seeing Raphael be pleased with himself, I can't help but laugh inwardly. Short-haired cats don't shed a lot. Says who? You shed too. Nah, you're getting roasted today, buddy. Says who? You shed too.
What? Please. You must be imagining things. You see this fur? It's all from the actual cat.
Mhm. I pull a loose hair from my sleeve and mischievously grab Raphael's tail. I compare them. Well, I have evidence to prove that this fur is definitely yours.
You're definitely a fair judge.
Unwilling to take this sitting down, Raphael finds one of my hairs on his collar.
I guess humans shed too.
After tidying up the living room, Raphael and I move to the kitchen. While I'm wiping the table, I hear a noise behind me. I turn around and see Raphael sitting on a rolling ladder by the cabinets. He looks at me. What are you doing up there?
Organizing your kitchen stuff for you?
Aren't you afraid of heights? Also, cat fur shouldn't be that high up. Come down.
No.
Raphael continues to arrange my cooking utensils by color. I'm worried you might fall.
I'll be done in just a sec.
He picks up 2 plates with one hand and wipes them. He almost drops one, but he catches it in the nick of time.
That was close.
Raphael steals a glance at me. He carefully puts the plate back and closes the cabinet. As he turns to get off the ladder, a step loosens. He's about to fall. What if I just didn't save him, though? Can this be like a quick time event I can miss? I rush forward and quickly steady the ladder. Are you okay? He quickly climbs down and his tail is lowered. Why does this feel familiar?
I checked. This ladder isn't really sturdy.
I mean, you're the expert here on stuff like that.
I want to be up high today. As for the reason, I'm not entirely sure.
Raphael's ears droop to show his shame. I think I know why. Must be the little cat demon in you. Following my gaze, Raphael looks at the Persian cat happily playing on the cat tree. His expression quickly changes.
It's tough to fight against your nature.
I nod to agree with him. I'm fighting my laziness right now.
As long as I keep my inner demon in check, cleaning shouldn't take that long.
I catch a glimpse of the goldfish Raphael gave me by the window. I smack my forehead. I'm so caught up with the cat that I forgot to change the water.
Let me do it.
I think for a second before stopping Raphael. I'll take care of it. You might scare the fish with your current appearance.
But I'm also a fishy.
You aren't one at this very moment, and desperate times call for desperate measures. I'm a fishy too. To make it easier to change the water, I moved the fish tank to the table in the living room. But I didn't think I'd attract a little troublemaker. Just as the Persian cat approaches the fish tank, Raphael quickly stops it from messing around.
So, are we like taking turns in being mischief makers?
Unexpectedly, the cat refuses to give up and holds out its paw. Raphael has had enough. He grabs the cat by its scruff and locks eyes with it.
Listen up. Any place that has water is a fish's home. Putting your claws in someone else's space is a big no-no. Now stand in the corner for 10 minutes.
Good luck with that. Given the gravity of the situation, I quickly move the fish tank. Raphael gives me a look that says, I told you cats are cunning. His tail sways. It's good that you're here to keep things in order. I will grant you the title of Kitty Cat Knight. After changing the water, I return to find Raphael sprawled out on the couch. He's still lecturing the Persian cat that's under the coffee table.
You need to respect all animals. Fishies are our besties.
I nod to give my seal of approval.
Also, you shouldn't eat them unless you absolutely have to.
Seriously? I learned something unusual today. Afternoon sunlight shines on these two cats. Their tails are outlined in a golden glow. Fish are friends, not food. Time passes. Raphael stops talking as he curls his tail around himself and falls asleep. While Raphael rests, I quickly head to the cat cafe where we played kitty cards and find the manager. That's basically it. Can we do anything to speed up the process of him returning to normal? Expecting a fish to act like a cat is a bit much after all.
Unfortunately, there aren't many options. All we can do is wait for the evolve effects to fade. Don't worry, it won't take too long.
We'll just have to rely on comfort therapy then.
As an apology, please accept this butler uniform from Mr. Selfdom.
Thanks. Sun chill hits me as I take the paper bag. Outside the window is Raphael. His ears are standing at attention and his tail is stiff. Both his hands are on the glass as he glares at me. Inside the cat cafe, the Devon Rex is seemingly casting a hex on him as it meows nonstop. I quickly leave the cat cafe and approach Raphael. Raphael, you...
I see you've been checking out other cats behind my back, Miss Bodyguard.
What brings you here? Sad, Raphael looks down. His ears lie flat against his head and his tail droops.
I woke up and you weren't there. I kind of figured you'd be here. And you are.
I wanted to see if we could immediately turn you back to normal somehow. Raphael's eyes light up with hope as he looks at me. Unfortunately, you'll probably be a cat forever.
Huh? Wait, the way you said that was a little suspicious.
Hee hee, you're very observant.
Is this a bluff? Either way, I don't want to stay here anymore.
Put on your butler suit, Raphael. It's kitty time. Once I'm home, I see Percy has made a mess in the bedroom again. I start cleaning up. Raphael quietly takes the paper bag from me and doesn't move.
Don't leave the room for now.
Are you gonna do something?
Just stay there for 10 minutes.
After not seeing Raphael for a while, I return to the living room and find him standing there. His back faces me. Raphael? He turns, straightens his lapel? I don't know. And looks at me. You're quick to change into that.
Well, someone in the cat cafe couldn't take her eyes off the strays outside.
Lapel. Thank you.
If I don't come up with something, I might get kicked out.
Darn. Is that jealousy I smell? I move closer and pat Raphael's ears to comfort him. I'm not interested in any strays. I only have you, my big kitty cat. His tail starts wagging without him realizing it.
I am not a cat.
I stop petting him. Raphael looks up as if to ask why I did that. Didn't you say you weren't a cat? I only pet cats. Do you want to reconsider? Maybe being a cat isn't as bad as you think it is.
What's so great about being a cat?
Oh no. Oh God, here we go.
Cats just end up being a source of human entertainment. Don't pinch them. These ears may look weird, but they're still mine, you know. You... These ears have no self-control. Fine. Go ahead. Touch them.
Thank you.
This is not enough. Cats are notoriously hard to please. Just saying. I didn't...
I need an adult.
I didn't mean to... You're okay, right? Are you hurt?
Comfort him? You just should... Okay.
I'm not like Percy. A few pats aren't enough to comfort me. Hmm. Hmm.
There's a lot happening here. There's so much happening here. So will you admit you're a cat now?
What I meant was, I'm not a stray. I'm a house cat.
Okay. Okay. All right, then let's make you look like a house cat.
You even had a collar ready. And you said you didn't plan this. Hmm. If I got lost, would you put up missing cat posters everywhere?
Definitely. You'll never get lost when you have this leash and collar.
Right, right. All a house cat wants is to stay close to his master.
My fingers glide from the nape of Raphael's neck to his chest. My touch warms his skin. Raphael leans over to look at me, and I only see my reflection in his eyes. The mood is perfect.
Meow.
Same. Suddenly, the Persian cat leaps onto the sofa and settles down next to my legs. I gently push Raphael away and sit up straight.
Strays outside and a cat at home? I literally have competition everywhere. I guess I have to fight tooth and nail for your attention like a real cat.
Raphael takes off his collar and falls onto me. I catch my kitty cat. You don't have to go this far. Do you even know how big you are?
It doesn't matter. I'm all yours.
I stroke his back and notice his tail subtly being raised in response. Your tail is like a lie detector.
Being a cat means you don't have any privacy.
Even if you didn't have a tail, reading your mind would be a piece of cake.
Only you can say that.
The Persian cat takes this opportunity to snuggle against me. I feel nice and cozy as I cradle it while also hugging a big kitty cat.
I guess having a tail is not without its benefits. Like today, my balance when walking around was better, and I land gracefully after I jump from really high places.
Is it better to be a cat or a fish? Unexpectedly, Raphael hesitates instead of immediately giving me an answer.
Good question. Usually, being a fish is better. There are moments when being a cat isn't so bad.
I stroke Raphael's tail and his eyes narrow in satisfaction. Like right now? Raphael doesn't answer, but his tail chases after my hand. If you like your tail so much, why don't you just keep it forever? Raphael's expression suddenly shifts. He quickly sits up.
Nuh-uh. Nope. N-O. No.
That man likes cats.